We finally had a buzzer beater, John.
Yes,
we had a buzzer beater.
We sure
and
did.
you don't even want to talk about it.
I really don't. I feel sad.
All right, if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay because we don't need you to talk about it. You know why? Because we caught up with Derik Queen himself. We were able to interview the man that hit the game-winning shot, the first buzzer beater we had in the 2025 NCAA Tournament.
All right, now pleased to be joined by the first guy of the tournament who delivered a buzzer beater. We finally got our buzzer beater, and it was Maryland big man Derik Queen. Derik, take me through that play and the fact that generally you're not giving it to a big man, Derik, for the game winner to put it on the floor and drive. All right, like tell me a little bit about how you got the ball, how you convinced Willard to give you the ball in that situation.
Coach, first I want to say, Coach Willard, like when we was in the huddle, he was drawing up a play. He asked who wanted the ball, and I started screaming, telling him, "Give me the ball." And then for me to put the ball on the ground and make that tough of a shot, like that's a lot of hard work I've been doing since I've started playing basketball. Like all bigs shouldn't be playing like on the block and stuff. Like the game is evolving, so like we shoot threes, dribbling, and that's what I just been trying to perfect my game in.
How big was this win, Derik? I mean, get you to the Sweet 16. You had a great regular season. People have been talking about the Crab Five. I mean, that's been the big thing, right? The Crab Five, and now you guys are headed to a date with #1 Florida. How much does this mean to you and the team?
I mean, so it means a lot because there's been like a lot of noise talking about Coach Willard and what he doing for the future. And then back to the seniors. So they didn't want this to be their last game. And so we just kept fighting. And then we pulled out the win.
Yeah. Has it been a distraction at all? Because I know, again, like you referred to the noise of Kevin Willard and Villanova and all this stuff. How much have you talked about it, or you just ignore it?
Yeah. I mean, the second day it came out, he had cleared it up. And just gave us he talked about what he was doing and what needed to be done.
Derik, how do you celebrate this one? You got a few days off before you get the Gators, who are probably as hot as any team in the country.
First go get a good meal and just prepare, because we have 4 days or a couple days just to prepare for them, a really good basketball team. So we're just going to prepare and just we're going to celebrate just for the night. But tomorrow is traveling and back to business.
All right, so if you could have any meal to celebrate, not necessarily the meal you're going to have tonight because you may be a little bit limited, but if you could pick any meal to celebrate with, what would it be?
So my favorite restaurant is Ruth Chris, a bone-in ribeye. A bone-in filet. Bone-in filet, medium well, with sweet potato casserole and French fries.
Hey, the good thing, Derik, with the NIL you got this year, you can afford it, right? I mean, that's the good thing with NIL this year as you come in as a freshman. One more thing before I let you go. What's the one thing that you guys have to focus on now as you move forward and really work on if you guys want to make a Final Four run here?
First, just keep doing what we was doing good all season. Just rebound as a collective. Defending as a collective, and just keep trusting the coaches and trusting the game plan and just keep going out there and execute.
All right, there you have it. The hero of the day, Derik Queen. We needed the buzzer beater, and you provided it. So good for you. Congrats, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Hi, Rob. Was it a travel?
Yes, it was a travel. I don't think you are ever going to see that get called in that spot in any basketball game. And to me, complaining about that travel getting called is akin to complaining about someone not getting called for a carry at the end of a close game. Like, it is accepted that you can have that gather step and then take the 2 steps in college basketball. It's not in the rules. Gather steps don't exist. They are not allowed in college basketball, but we don't call it that way. We haven't called it that way, and I don't think you're ever going to see that called a different way.
I think I was just so shocked to see Derik Queen get the ball, a big like that. I mean, when do you see that?
He's their best player.
He's their best player. But I get it. Okay, your best player is a big. You're going to throw him the ball down in the post. you're not going to have him face up and drive. You're going to have Gillespie do that. Somebody else do that. But sure, he's your best player.
Yeah.
But that's not who I thought was going to get the ball time and score in that situation.
Right.
Well, the capper on that is that Derik Queen beat King James in that game.